In this particular case, we're standing in a garage and we're looking up at R19 fiberglass bats, unfaced, and they're, you can see this big old giant hole here. Now, if this was an Energy Star job, the R19 insulation would have to be up against a sub 4. But for QII, it can either be down below on the drywall here in the garage, or it can be up against the conditioned surface, either one. But we got this problem here with this flue, and for these guys to install this insulation down below like this, they can't really get the job done because they have to leave this gap. Now they have to leave some kind of a gap because you have to keep a minimum distance away from the hot flue pipe. But since it's down here, they have to leave this big old hole, which is about 16 by 20 inches, completely uninsulated, and you can see that the heat from inside the garage would just go ahead and go up and bypass this entire bay. So this insulation is doing pretty much next to nothing. Okay. Now the flue manufacturer of this double wall flue pipe, this oval pipe, they'll have a minimum safe distance. You have to stay away from that flue. They'll be labeled a little sticker right on the flue pipe itself, or they would have material safety data sheets or data sheets telling you how close you can get to it with insulation. Because it's you have to stay away from combustible materials a distance that the manufacturer states, or you have to follow the mechanical code telling you a distance to stay away. Now with the insulation itself, the fiberglass insulation is not going to burn. But what it does, remember, it retards the ability of the heat to move. So what it's going to do, it's going to go ahead and soak that heat up and keep it in one spot until the framing members adjacent to it reach their kindling. Go ahead. Here we are. We've got this this flue, this oval flue vent. It's a B vent or a double wall vent, and we were talking earlier about they're marked. In this particular case, if you can look, there's an actual sticker on here, and it says an AmeriVent, and you have to, it has a 1-inch maximum clearance. Okay, you have to say at least an inch away, minimum clearance to combustible materials.
So that means that the insulation that was installed around,
like when they put the attic insulation up here, they're going to put in loose fill insulation. They have to go put up some kind of a barrier. They'll probably put up fiberglass bats and what we call damming. They will dam around it, or they'll put up cardboard material with kind of foil facing or something to keep the insulation from going up, the loose fill insulation from going up against the B vent. Remember, what it does is if that insulation gets up against this vent, right on it instead of an inch away, it's not that the insulation will burn, but the insulation will retain the heat and go ahead and transfer that heat energy to the framing members. See, pipe section, B vent 405.
Okay, B's, as in boy.
B as in boy, yeah.
So that means there's
B
two
is
walls.
a double wall, correct.
Double wall.
Yeah, A vent's a single wall.
Is it always shaped like this?
No,
okay.
Can be in whatever shape. That's why I said it was an oval flue vent.